What if I told you there are words so powerful, they don't need charm, looks, or status behind them? Just the right timing and the right delivery. One sentence spoken with calm certainty can shift the energy in the room, not because it's flashy, but because it speaks to something deeper. Not manipulation, not games, just emotional precision. And once you understand how to speak to that part of a woman's mind, the one that's rarely seen, you stop chasing and start attracting. This video will give you 5 powerful phrases, not pickup lines. These are rooted in self-respect, emotional clarity, and the kind of quiet strength most men never learn. Use them the right way and she'll remember how you made her feel even when you say nothing at all. But first, if you find value in this kind of deep, honest insight, hit that subscribe button. It helps more men break free from the noise and reconnect with grounded masculine truth. Let's begin. Phrase 1. There's something about you that's different. I noticed it. Most men throw compliments at beauty. They think praise equals connection. But women are used to hearing, "You're pretty," or "You look amazing." It doesn't land. Why? Because it doesn't feel earned. It's generic. It's forgettable. Now say this instead. There's something about you that's different. I noticed it. It immediately makes her pause, not because you're feeding her ego, but because you're recognizing something real. It opens a loop in her mind. What did he see in me? That curiosity builds connection. She begins replaying the interaction in her head. Was it my laugh? The way I speak? The way I carry myself? You've now created a moment that lives in her mind, but don't force it. Use this when she shows you something real. Maybe she opens up about her past, or shows an unexpected side of herself. That's when you pause, hold steady eye contact, and drop this line. Speak it slowly. Make it sound like a realization, not a rehearsed compliment. This phrase isn't about trying, it's about noticing. And women remember the men who see them, not just the ones who chase them. Phrase 2. I'm drawn to women who know where they're going. Most men try to be agreeable. They seek approval. They mirror whatever she says just to keep the vibe good. But when you do that, you flip the dynamic. She becomes the prize. You become the applicant. Now imagine this. She shares a bold opinion. She speaks about her goals with clarity. And instead of nodding to impress her, you calmly say, I'm drawn to women who know where they're going. That one line flips everything. You're not chasing, you're selecting. Now she starts evaluating herself. Am I coming across as decisive? Does he see me as focused? That shift from you needing her validation to her wondering if she meets your standard is subtle, but powerful. This phrase works because it speaks to leadership. It shows that you value direction, and direction equals strength. Say it during a real moment, not to flatter, but to reflect. Speak it with clarity, not arrogance, and don't follow it with nervous laughter or over-explaining. Let the silence carry weight. That's what confidence sounds like. Phrase 3. That's what I find most compelling about you. Surface compliments fade, deep recognition lingers. Every guy notices her smile, her style, her looks. That doesn't separate you. But when she talks about what drives her, or shows compassion when no one's watching, that's your moment. You quietly say, that's what I find most compelling about you. Why does this hit so deep? Because you're reflecting a trait she didn't expect you to see. It's not about approval, it's about awareness. This line sticks because it feels personal, intimate, specific. Here's how you use it. Let her speak. Listen, not just to her words, but to her energy. If she shows ambition, vulnerability, or depth, that's your cue. Say the lines slowly, like it just dawned on you, and don't follow it with anything extra. Let her feel the moment. That emotional imprint will stay with her long after the conversation ends. Phrase 4. Not everyone gets access to me. I move different. This isn't arrogance, it's standard. Most men try to be overly available, always responding, always eager. But when you say this calmly, with grounded energy, you send a different message. You're not desperate, you're not trying to be chosen. You're letting her know you're not for everyone. This phrase creates distance, but in a way that pulls her in. It signals mystery, depth, boundaries. Use it when she tests you, or jokes like she already has you figured out. Lean back, smile slightly, say, "Not everyone gets access to me. I move different." Then leave space, let her process. Now she's wondering what makes you different, what you've experienced, what you value. And that curiosity, that's the seed of attraction. The key here is alignment. You have to live the words. You can't say you're selective and then chase inconsistency. This phrase works when it's not just said, but lived. Phrase 5. You're interesting. I don't meet many people like you. It's quiet, it's simple, and it hits. Because it's not about beauty, it's about presence. You're not reacting to her looks, you're responding to her energy. When you say this, you're placing value not on how she appears, but how she makes you feel. And when a woman senses that kind of attention, something unlocks. She wants to reveal more. She wants to be seen deeper. Now you're no longer someone she's talking to. You're someone she's trying to impress. Use this line when she shares something real. Maybe she shows wit, intelligence, or tells a story in a way that surprises you. Don't say it casually. Say it with calm appreciation. You're interesting. I don't meet many people like you. That's the kind of phrase that stays in her head. It separates you from the crowd, because most men chase, few actually observe. Final message. Every phrase you've heard today isn't about control. It's about clarity, self-respect, calm expression. Because the truth is, women remember how you make them feel. And when your words carry depth, timing, and presence, they remember you. You don't need to be louder. You just need to be real. So use these phrases wisely. Speak them from a grounded place, and watch how everything shifts. If this resonated with you, help this message grow. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with a man who needs to hear it. Because in a world full of noise, presence is power.